We're absolutely privileged to have as our guest today the man at the helm, Brad Stevens. We actually had the other president sitting in your seat earlier, Malcolm. But
Malcolm.
Yeah, thank you for coming on.
Yeah,
appreciate
thanks.
it.
It's good to be here. I thought we were already done after we were already started talking prior to
Yeah, no,
the official announcement.
I'm new at this.
Okay.
It's a first year kind of thing. Kind of. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah, we're both
second
in
for me,
new
but yeah.
seats.
Yeah, gotcha.
Well, step ahead. All right, so moves you made in your first calendar year as executive, trading for such pivotal players as Derek White, Malcolm Brogdon, return of Al Horford, as well as signing diamond in the rough, undrafted rotation piece Sam Hauser. Just how do you do it?
This feels like this. I thought this was going to be a lot more creative than talking hoops and roster. No, you
These are your
you're
PR
around
team's
these
questions.
guys. You're around these guys every day.
Yeah.
They are all really good people who know how to impact winning from the roles that they're in. Some, Sam is learning and growing into his role in the NBA, and from the get-go looked like he was going to be able to do that. And then the other three guys are just really proven. But as you know, the best teammates and guys that are willing to give of themselves for the team, and every good team needs that.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Would you agree with that?
I would agree.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Yeah. So, also, you led the team to the finals in your very first year in the front office.
Feels strong.
Is there anything you can't do?
Yeah. I never got there as a coach, and then I certainly wouldn't have gotten there as a player. So yeah, there's a lot that I can't do. It was better. I think lead the team was a little strong there.
Not to us.
Whatever. Yeah, I think that the players and coaching staff are responsible for all that stuff. I just try to stay out of the way. I want to make sure the gum selection down by the practice court is good.
Yep.
I want to make sure that
Details.
I stay out of the way during the game. I'm up in the suite, way away from everybody. I never make a bad face. I'm always positive.
Mm-hmm.
Just try to stay out of your way.
I'm sorry. I don't think I'm going to keep going with the questions that they gave us because I just don't feel like it's very authentic for me, if that's all right. All right.
Do whatever you
All
want.
right, Bradley. Welcome to the hot seat.
Yeah.
Something you're all too familiar with. Am I right?
That's right.
There we go. So you've obviously moved into a different role. But as you're going on day by day, do you ever just, get that itch to just get back out there and give it another shot?
I do. I don't know about it. I miss teaching, and I sometimes miss the, guess the chess moments of the game.
I was actually talking about your 9 to 5 at Eli Lilly.
Yes.
If that's what you wanted
there
to.
you go. So
Yeah.
no, do I miss that? No.
Okay.
I don't miss that.
Okay.
But, there were some really exhilarating moments as a 22-year-old
Yep.
working on marketing plans,
That sounds
at a desk
thrilling.
from 8
It's
to 5
comparable
every
to
day.
the Garden, isn't it?
And
Yeah.
now I wear sweats and shorts and
Yeah,
pretty much every day now that they've made coaching casual come back, and
trying to bring a little bit of
I've
formality.
I've really never gotten into the suits like some other executives do. I don't really look at myself that way.
Yeah. No, that's I wore a belt to the interview. You could have
That's pretty
reciprocated. That would have been awesome.
Yeah, I don't have one on.
So how do you respond to those who note Coach Bobby Knight as a significant coaching influence given your uncanny sideline manner? It's like looking in the mirror, no?
So you say that he was a significant influence because
when I first came here and I was playing for you, I felt like I was in the 80s Hoosiers.
Yeah.
It, like you pacing up and down the side, it just seemed like
So
looking.
I have Coach Knight when I was growing up in Indiana. First of all, that was a huge reason why I love basketball. Were those Indiana teams. And Coach Knight, when I was 8 years old, my dad played football at IU, and when I was 8 years old, I was sitting 20 rows up when he threw the chair.
Oh, wow.
And so
A little disappointed you never pulled that one out.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that you know of. That never
that's
got
true.
on film.
Yeah.
But got a chance to watch all those teams, coached against him my first year as a head coach when he was at Texas Tech in the Great Alaska Shootout.
Yeah.
and then introduced him when he spoke at Butler when I was still coaching there. And he told me right before, he said, keep this introduction short. So I scrambled, like you with your note cards here. I scrambled. I tried to introduce him in a succinct, concise way.
It's a great word.
And before I got done, I felt this big paw hit my shoulder. And I just said, Coach Knight, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew what my role was.
Yeah. Is that a shot?
I don't think I would
Nope?
have.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. I don't think I would have been as good playing for him as I enjoyed rooting for him, though.
Don't count yourself short.
Yeah.
You know? You never know what you might be capable of. Although athleticism is generally like a pretty genetically set type of thing.
I think that would have. I'm talking even probably maybe get through practice. I think I would have been. I think I would have been
if you make the
worst
sprints,
athlete ever to play there, which would be something.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to think not.
Yeah, thanks.
That's just me though, personally.
Okay.
Eli Lilly, coaching at Butler, coaching for Boston, now president. Why do you find it so hard to hold on to a job?
Yeah. No, that's one of the challenges. Is I think people get sick of me.
Yep.
After a certain amount of time.
That's all you want.
So the clock is ticking again, and so I'm just always on my toes.
Yeah.
Like the Lilly one was fast. It was like, I've tried to tell the story that I had this passion for coaching, but yeah, they probably wanted to get rid of me within a year.
Yeah.
Probably realized they had made a mistake in hiring, and this young guy doesn't know all that he thinks he knows and isn't really helping us beat Pfizer in the pharmaceutical market. So let's get rid of him and send him to be a coach because he played a little bit. Yeah,
push
at
him
a low
off,
level. But yeah, so you just got to stay on your toes.
Yeah. I don't know if you're familiar with how like all this type of stuff works, but we're gonna need you to do a little bit of promo reads. Algorithms getting clicks, just generating a little interest in social
I'm interested
media.
in these promo reads
So
that you
if
have
you could just
after watching all your Jumbotron antics.
Yep.
That's one thing I do get to do.
You get to watch the Jumbotrons during the game.
I do. I get to watch Jumbotron and I can have a thing of popcorn. I can have a piece of pizza in the middle of the game.
That's
it's
nice.
kind of nice. Yeah.
Sure. If you could really emphasize the delivery.
Yeah.
Look at the camera 3 as well. Thank you. I was going to bring up you against Golden State telling me you're a better pick and roll defender than this, and it ripped me to my core. But I was not going to bring that one up.
When I was coaching you?
Yeah. They ran a little handoff thing. Jordan Poole, I think he came off hit a 3, and then he might have gotten downhill and hit a layup.
Right?
It was here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When Toscano Anderson went over the scores table.
Yeah.
Got hurt, and Curry was going.
Did he
berserk as usual?
What was that? That was in Curry that year. Who he fell and hit his tailbone or something?
Yeah,
was that somebody else, or was that?
I don't know.
It was also that was all in the bubble year.
So I told you in that game what? Because I don't remember it very well.
I think you said they scored twice, and you just said you're a better pick and roll defender than this, and I was just like, usually I'm used to just getting berated verbally and with just surface type things, but then to just say something actually real that you have to accept.
And ingest in the moment.
Yeah, I was like, don't want to face that.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's right. Is he trying to play mind games with me? Right? Is he trying to tell me?
Sorry.
Is he trying to tell me something? What
I've been so used to having to read behind, between the lines on comments. Yeah. I think you could read this promo, though. I think this one's a little safer.
What's the secret to running a successful NBA franchise? The answer might surprise you. Next on View from the Rafters.
Can I take a guess at it?
I don't know. I'm only in my second year. You should ask Zarin.
My guess at it was have had Danny Ainge draft franchise-altering talent.
No question.
Okay, I feel like that was
also it was also the key to being good again very quickly was the fact that he had those Brooklyn picks and we just got to quickly turn from building to good.
Yeah.
We weren't great, but we were good, and then we built up, and hopefully we're in the mix. We'll see. Well, but yeah, that kind of helps.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah,
at least in my personal experience, having good players generally helps in basketball.
I'm trying to think of the top 10 draft picks. Have we had more? We've had Smart at 6 and Jason and Jalen at 3.
Yeah. Sam Hauser 61.
Was he 61?
He was 61.
Yes, he
You know
was.
what? Yeah.
That's an
61st
interesting
pick.
one. Or however many two-ways signed that night could be anywhere between
Yeah,
61
someone could have technically
and
beat him to it.
74.
Yeah. Yeah. I like to
He
think
was
61.
61 to us.
That's,
Yeah.
that's what we say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is if? Yeah. What do they call the last pick in the draft?
Mr. Irrelevant. But I say
I
Mr.
coached the
Incredibly
best last
relevant.
pick in the draft probably ever. Right?
Yeah, IT,
In
right?
Isaiah.
Yeah. He was amazing.
Yeah.
I played with him in the little USA basketball thing. He can score the basketball
Oh my
pretty
gosh! In his sleep, he's
well.
amazing.
Yeah. It's amazing, too.
What
He's
other great, like, what do they call these?
promo reads?
These aren't really promo reads. These are teasers, right?
Teasers.
Yeah, they're not promo.
I'm sorry, I'm
reads.
new to the business. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. My mom would be ashamed.
Get your
Sorry.
media stuff straight.
Yeah, I'll try.
Yeah,
I'll do my
your
best.
mom would be ashamed.
I'm going to learn.
Yeah,
Trust me, I already know that.
yeah.
All right, so now we actually have some questions from the fans.
Oh,
from the,
yeah.
from the
Who
live
are the fans?
From the live stream. We've got questions from the live stream. So
Okay, live stream.
I'm gonna pull. We
Do you have
printed
it?
them and immediately sent them
Okay.
to me via paper.
Can I give you my teasers back?
Yeah,
I'll
you
just
can.
put them right
yeah, you
here.
can just put them there. You might want to save them.
Okay.
So here's one. Wow, I just really like that Kornet kid. He just seems to be great for the team. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that one's not even really a question, was it? That was just a comment.
Yeah, no, I think that one you should probably talk to Joe about that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one's probably not directed for me.
Yeah.
I do too. I think, but I like the, but the eclipse was obviously foiled.
It
in the
has
last
its moment in
regular
the
season
sun.
game.
I'll tell you that much.
It had
Ironically,
it had its
Yeah.
moment. It had
Yeah.
its moment. Now when people start shot faking it and driving it through the chest,
Yeah.
it's a little bit less effective.
I'm thinking I just punched the guy when I.
Well,
landed down.
one of the things that's good is if you're not the highest
There we
jumper,
go. Yeah.
you land quicker,
Yep.
then you can get back in front.
That's
It's
the
one
secret.
of the keys. Not everybody can jump on a shot fake.
See, that's
but those
why-
of us that can't jump.
See,
that's
when
how-
Rob does it,
it's,
you
it
can
never comes
drive
down.
and then drive back out and then drive, and he
That's
still
right.
doesn't come down.
That's right. That's
So All right,
That's
we
right.
got another one from the audience here.
right. Okay. Is it same general topic?
I'm reading it live, so how am I
Okay.
going to know
Yeah,
what the
good point.
question is? How am I going
Get
to
it off Twitter.
predetermine questions? That'd be weird. Yeah, so this is next guy. Yeah, I absolutely agree with that last guy. Are we going to have the cap space to keep that Kornet around?
These are-
Yeah, I don't know. It's just what
This-
they're saying, what the people are saying.
This
yeah.
feels like it's these are all in the Ask Zarin bucket.
Okay. Well, I thought, Top Dog might, have some say. So, all right, we have time for one last question. If that's
Okay,
all right.
that's fine.
All right.
Yeah. No,
All right.
this is the questions
This
have
just
been
came in.
really well thought of by you and the live stream.
By the live stream, I'm just reading. I'm just
Right.
I'm just the intermediate.
Did
intermediary?
you really write these, or did somebody else do that? Did you put your mental energy into it, or was this because
I've had a notes app for a couple weeks, and I've been
fantastic.
no, but these are not all the other stuff. Once again, these are live questions from
Who
the audience.
Let me ask. Can I ask one more question?
Yes,
Who would be? You had Malcolm on, who's a great interview. Who else did you have on?
Sam,
Sam,
Yeah.
number 61.
Yep.
pick.
Mr. 61.
And who would be your favorite interview on the team?
This is just something I was born up, raised with. I like to just be where
Next
I like to be
on
where
View from the Rafters.
I like
Go
to
ahead.
be where my feet are, and so I would say that this is the best interview I could possibly imagine. I'm just
There's no
living in the moment.
So this is what you just talked about, how much more you have to learn about the media. There's no media person in the world that would say that.
Well, it sounds like there's an opening in the market, huh?
Yeah, no, I would have
I can
said
seize
Blake,
that little.
or
I did pull out with Malcolm we couldn't get Blake
yeah. So,
so-
you really meant
because
Blake.
that's how you insult your friends. We have one last question from the
Okay,
fans.
okay,
if,
okay,
it's-
I'm
if
ready.
that's all right, if we have the time, do we have plenty of time? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, just randomly submitted. Yeah, that Kornet kid pulled over and helped me change a flat on Storo the other day. I heard he has an incredible wife and 2 beautiful children, too. It would just be a travesty for the city of Boston to let that courageous and, dare I say, incredibly handsome fellow go. Well, that's just my 2 cents. Have a great day. Yeah, it doesn't really seem that there's a question in that one either.
Do you really know how to change a tire?
I do know how to change a tire.
Have you ever done it
I've done it twice, yeah.
to help someone else?
I have not.
Because that takes
Well,
away
no.
that. So they must have seen the other 7'2" guy walking around that changes tires.
Oh, well, other than
young
this guy,
family?
you're saying.
Yeah.
No, I only do it in really congested areas of cities. I thought you were talking about
Okay.
asking like remotely, because that's it's dangerous out there, and so you want to do it. Yeah, this was on the way to the game the other day because I'm always just one of the first guys at the gym, so I was like, I have plenty of time. I'm gonna come over and I'm gonna stop and help
Get there
this
to
guy.
watch that staff game. That's such
Yeah.
a high level pickup.
Yeah, that is. It really is.